Have you ever seen a building that looks like a giant piece of art, or one that seems to float in the sky? How about a library that's more futuristic than anything you've imagined? Or a structure that looks like a huge picnic basket? These are just a few of the amazing buildings we will show you today. The most unique and quirky buildings around the world that you won't believe actually exist. And wait until you hear about the massive sphere in the USA. So, get ready, click subscribe, and let's dive in. 1. MSG Sphere USA. The MSG Sphere in Las Vegas is like something from a sci-fi movie. This huge globe-shaped venue is 366 feet tall and 516 feet wide, making it the largest sphere in the world. It's not just big, it's full of amazing technology. The outside is covered with LED screens that show stunning visuals you can see from miles away. Inside, there's a 16K resolution wraparound screen and top-notch audio that makes you feel like you're part of the show. It can seat nearly 18,000 people and even offers 4D experiences, where you can feel things like thunder or a cool breeze. Built for $2.3 billion, the MSG Sphere opened in 2023 and has already hosted epic events, including a U2 residency. It's a perfect mix of creativity, technology, and spectacle. Next time you're in Vegas, don't miss this amazing venue. 2. Walt Disney Concert Hall USA. The Walt Disney Concert Hall in Los Angeles, designed by Frank Gehry, is an architectural marvel. Its stainless steel exterior creates a fluid, dynamic appearance, showcasing Gehry's innovative design. Inside, the vineyard-style seating enhances both the audience experience and acoustics. The hall's remarkable acoustics, designed with Yasuhisa Toyota, ensure an unparalleled listening experience. The sound system and curved surfaces make it a favorite for listeners and performers alike. Attending a concert here feels like being in a spaceship, with the hall inviting you to come for the music, stay for the spaceship vibes. 3. Umeda Sky Building, Osaka. The Umeda Sky Building in Osaka, Japan is like something out of a sci-fi movie. Designed by Hiroshi Hara, it features two 40-story towers connected by a floating garden observatory. The towers are linked by bridges and a glass escalator, making you feel like you're floating in mid-air. The 39th floor observatory offers 360-degree views of Osaka, perfect for sunset selfies. The glass escalators provide a thrilling ride with panoramic views, like an amusement park ride in a skyscraper. The observatory feels like a garden in the sky, with greenery and seating areas. The basement has a retro shopping street that looks like a town from the early Showa period, with restaurants and shops offering local treats and fun gifts. Located in the Kita district, it's easily accessible from Osaka and Umeda stations. It's a popular spot for both tourists and locals, making it a vibrant place to visit. You've got to see it to believe it. 4. Atomium, Belgium. The Atomium in Brussels, Belgium is a super cool landmark built for the 1958 World Expo. It's 102 meters tall and looks like a giant iron crystal, blown up 165 billion times. It has 9 steel balls connected by tubes, designed by André Waterkeen and the Polak brothers. It shows off Belgium's engineering and science skills. It was supposed to be temporary, but people loved it so much that it became permanent. They even gave it a makeover from 2004 to 2006. Now it's a museum and exhibition space with some parts dedicated to digital arts and Belgian culture. The top ball has a restaurant with amazing views of Brussels. You can easily get to the Atomium by public transport, and it attracts about 600,000 visitors every year. Whether you're into great city views, history, or cool architecture, the Atomium has something for everyone. Have you ever thought about visiting this awesome place? And seriously, who wouldn't want to eat lunch inside a giant metal molecule? It's like having a meal inside a science experiment. 5. Marina Bay Hotels, Singapore. Marina Bay Sands in Singapore, designed by Moshe Safdie, is a marvel with 3 55-story towers connected by a sky park on the 57th floor. The rooftop infinity pool offers breathtaking city views, making swimming there feel surreal. The hotel boasts over 2,500 luxury rooms and suites with stunning views and plush designs. The Sky Park features gardens, jogging paths, and observation decks, perfect for a unique high-altitude experience. Marina Bay Sands is a mini-city with a world-class casino, upscale shopping mall, award-winning restaurants, Broadway shows, the Art Science Museum, and sampan boat rides. The infinity pool's panoramic views are so incredible, you'll have to pinch yourself to believe it's real. Marina Bay Sands isn't just a hotel, it's an unforgettable experience. 6. F&F Tower, Panama. The F&F Tower in Panama City is a building straight out of a fantasy, known as the Corkscrew or El Tornillo. This skyscraper twists 360 degrees over 52 stories. Designed by Pinzon Lozano and Asociados, it was completed in 2011 and stands 243 meters, 797 feet, tall. The tower's spiral design started as an experiment, but quickly became a reality. Each floor rotates 9 degrees around a concrete core, and the glass exterior gives it a green-blue glow, like a giant emerald. Building the F&F Tower wasn't easy. It had to fit on a small site in the banking district and stay within a $50 million budget. Despite these challenges, it became an iconic part of Panama City's skyline. The F&F Tower is more than just an office building. It's a work of art you won't believe actually exists. 7. The Oasis Towers, Ajman. The Oasis Towers in Ajman are like a dream. These twin 36-floor towers in Al Rashidia offer stunning views of the Ajman skyline and are close to Sharjah and Dubai. They feature various apartments, from studios to 3-bedroom units, all with high-quality finishes. Amenities include a gym, swimming pool, supermarket, and 6 levels of podium parking. Security is top-notch with CCTV and guards, and pets are welcome. Concierge services are available to assist with your needs. Located by the peaceful Jamaria Waterway, the towers have 3 high-speed elevators each, ensuring no waiting around. Living here feels like staying in a luxury hotel. It's so cool, you'll have to pinch yourself to believe it's real. 8. China's Sky Garden. China's Sky Garden, also known as the 1,000 Trees Project, is an architectural marvel in Shanghai. Designed by British architect Thomas Heatherwick, it features 1,000 columns topped with greenery, resembling a mountain covered in trees. Located by Suzhou Creek, it offers stunning views of the water and city. The Sky Garden is easily accessible and popular among locals and tourists. Inside, you'll find shops, restaurants, and cultural spaces, creating a vibrant community hub. There are numerous pathways and terraces for peaceful strolls, and the rooftop terrace provides a panoramic view of Shanghai, perfect for photos or relaxation. The eco-friendly design includes trees and plants that clean the air and support urban wildlife. For a lush, green escape in the city, the Sky Garden is a must-visit, offering a blend of nature and modern city life. You'll have to double-check you're not dreaming. 9. The Dancing House, Prague. The Dancing House in Prague, also known as Fred and Ginger, is a modern marvel designed by Vlado Milunic and Frank Gehry. Completed in 1998 at Rushine Embankment, it features a curvy design resembling Dancer. The site previously housed a building destroyed in a 1945 U.S. bombing. This new structure symbolizes the shift from Czechoslovakia's communist regime to democracy. The Dancing House has 2 main parts: a static stone tower and a dynamic glass tower that twists, creating an illusion of movement. Inside, it hosts offices, a restaurant, a hotel, and an art gallery. This architectural gem is a symbol of Prague's transformation and resilience. Isn't it amazing how a building can look like it's dancing? 10. Habitat 67, Canada. Habitat 67 in Montreal, Canada, is a unique housing complex designed by Moshe Safdie for Expo 67. It consists of 354 concrete units, each about 600 square feet, stacked in a pyramid-like structure that rises 12 stories high. The design aims to combine the benefits of suburban homes, like gardens and privacy, with the density of urban apartments. Located on Cité du Havre, an artificial peninsula, it offers beautiful views of the St. Lawrence River and downtown Montreal. Each unit has a landscaped terrace, providing a sense of community while maintaining privacy. Originally, around 200 units were planned, but only 146 were built due to budget constraints. Habitat 67 is a symbol of innovative architecture and urban living, making it a must-see for architecture enthusiasts. Guided tours are available to explore its history and design. This iconic building stands out for its unique design, historical importance, and stunning views, making it a landmark in Montreal. 11. Museum of Contemporary Art Brazil. The Niterói Contemporary Art Museum in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, was designed by Oscar Niemeyer and finished in 1996. It looks like a UFO and sits on a cliff, giving amazing views of Guanabara Bay, Rio de Janeiro, and Sugarloaf Mountain. The museum is 16 meters tall with a 50-meter wide dome and has 3 floors. It's surrounded by a reflecting pool, making it look even more impressive. Visitors walk up a long, winding ramp to get inside. The museum has 1,217 pieces of contemporary art from João Satamini's collection, which is the second largest in Brazil. The inside is open and airy, making it easy to enjoy the art. The museum is special not just for its art, but also for its unique design and beautiful location, making it a must-see for fans of architecture and art. Top of form, bottom of form. 12. One Central Park, Sydney. One Central Park in Sydney, Australia looks like it's from another planet. Designed by Jean Nouvel, it features 2 towers, 16 and 33 stories high, covered in 250 types of plants and flowers. It's like a giant vertical garden that changes with the seasons. At the top, there's a cantilever with fancy penthouses and mirrors that reflect sunlight into the gardens below. At night, it turns into a light show. The public park at the base is a great place to relax, play chess, or watch movies outdoors. The building even has a heliostat system with mirrors to make sure the plants get enough sunlight. It's like a sunbathing session for plants. The site used to be a brewery, and now it's a lively spot with shops, cafes, and restaurants. One Central Park is eco-friendly too, with a 5-star Green Star rating and a trigeneration plant for low-carbon energy. It's so amazing, you won't believe your eyes until you see it. 13. Beijing Subcentral Library, China. Check out the Beijing Subcentral Library in China, and trust me, you won't believe it's real. Designed by Snohetta, this library has 16-meter tall glass walls that make it feel like a giant greenhouse. Inside, it's like a forest with columns that look like tree trunks. Imagine reading under the trees without any bugs. In the middle, there's a cool amphitheater-like space with steps where you can sit, read, or hang out. It's perfect for community events. There's also a central forum where you can relax, chat, or dive into a book. It's like a park and a library combined. The library celebrates Beijing's history with spaces for exhibitions and performances. Plus, it's super eco-friendly with China's highest sustainability rating. They've got the latest tech for climate control and lighting, making it a green wonder. 14. The Pyramid of Tirana, Albania. The Pyramid of Tirana in Albania is a super cool and unusual building. It was built in 1988 as a museum for the communist leader Enver Hoxha, and looks like a futuristic pyramid or an eagle with open wings. After communism ended in 1991, the pyramid became a conference center, a NATO base during the Kosovo War, and even housed TV and radio stations. This building has done it all. In 2018, it got a big makeover by the architects at MVRDV and turned into a tech and creativity hub called the Tumo Center. It opened in 2023 and now hosts workshops, cultural events, and has some great bars and restaurants. You can even climb to the top for an amazing view of Tirana. The Pyramid of Tirana is a symbol of Albania's journey from the past to the future. It's fun, it's cool, and definitely worth a visit. Would you climb to the top? 15. Zhuhai Jinwan Civic Art Center, China. The Zhuhai Jinwan Civic Art Center in China is a mind-blowing building that looks like it belongs in the future. Designed by Zaha Hadid Architects, this place is a cultural gem in Zhuhai's aviation new city. The center has 4 main parts: a big grand theater, a multifunctional hall, a science center, and an art museum. These are all arranged around a central plaza, making the place look super cool and futuristic. The design is inspired by bird patterns, with steel canopies that look out of this world. Each part of the center has its own style. The Grand Theater and Art Museum are light and airy, while the multifunctional hall and science center have a darker, more dramatic feel. The central plaza is like a giant living room with glass walls, making it feel open and welcoming. Since opening in 2023, this center has become a vibrant cultural hub. It's quirky, cool, and a must-see destination. 16. Palais Bleu, France. The Palais Boules, or Bubble Palace near Cannes, France, was designed by Hungarian architect Antti Lovag and built between 1975 and 1989. Originally for French industrialist Pierre Bernard, it was bought by fashion designer Pierre Cardin in 1992. The design features connected spheres, resembling a giant bubble bath, as Lovag found straight lines boring. The Palais Boules has 29 rooms, 11 bathrooms, and 10 bedrooms, each decorated by different artists. It includes a reception hall, a panoramic lounge, a 500-seat open-air amphitheater, and several swimming pools and waterfalls. This building is also a cultural hub, hosting fashion shows, film festival parties, and photo shoots. It even appeared in Travis Scott's music video, K-pop. You can rent it for events. Imagine throwing a party in a giant bubble. How fun would that be? 17. The Gilder Center, USA. The Richard Gilder Center in New York City is amazing and feels like it's from a fantasy world. It's part of the American Museum of Natural History and was designed by Studio Gang. The center blends old and new buildings beautifully. Its 6-story atrium, called the Kenneth C. Griffin Exploration Atrium, looks like a cave with walls and bridges, making you feel like you're in a canyon. They used a technique called shotcrete, spraying concrete onto rebar, to make the walls look like natural rock formations. Inside, there are cool exhibits like an insectarium, a butterfly vivarium, and the Invisible Worlds Experience, which show hidden parts of nature and make learning fun. It's not just a building, it's an adventure. 18. The Longaberger Basket Building, USA. A giant picnic basket as a building. That's the Longaberger Basket Building in Newark, Ohio. Dave Longaberger, the company's founder, thought it would be fun to make their headquarters look like their best-selling product. So, in 1997, they built a 7-story office shaped like a huge basket, complete with heated handles to prevent ice in winter. Inside, there's a massive atrium and a fancy cherry wood staircase. Even though the Longaberger Company closed in 2018, the building is getting a new life as a luxury hotel. So, this quirky landmark will keep amazing people for years to come. Isn't it amazing how a bit of creativity can transform a simple idea into an iconic masterpiece? Have you come across any other wacky buildings? I'd love to hear about your favorites. 19. Quay Quarter Tower, Australia. The Quay Quarter Tower in Sydney, Australia, you won't believe actually exist. Originally, the AMP Centre from 1976, it got a futuristic makeover between 2018 and 2021. Now, it's 216 meters tall, with 54 floors. The tower's design is super cool, with 5 blocks stacked and twisted as they rise, making it look like it's dancing. Plus, you get stunning views of the Opera House and Royal Botanic Gardens. Instead of demolishing the old building, the architects upcycled it, keeping over 65% of the original structure and saving a ton of carbon emissions. Talk about eco-friendly. Quay Quarter Tower is a mix of creativity, sustainability, and sheer brilliance. Have you ever seen any other buildings that made you go, wow? If yes, then comment it. 20. Waldspirale, Germany. Waldspirale in Darmstadt, Germany, designed by Friedensreich Hundertwasser, is a fairy tale come true. This unique building spirals up like a colorful snail shell with no straight lines, only curves. The roof is a green oasis with grass, shrubs, and trees resembling a forest. Inside, 105 apartments each have unique window shapes, with some even featuring trees growing through them, called tree tenants. The building blends with nature, featuring a small lake and playground in the courtyard. Painted in earthy tones with bright ceramic columns, it looks like a giant piece of art. Located at the intersection of Friedberger Strasse and Budinger Strasse, Waldspirale is easily accessible and popular among residents and visitors. Despite the rooftop cafe and bar being closed, it remains a fascinating place to visit. Living here feels like being in a magical wonderland, truly enchanting and fairy tale-like. And there you have it, 20 buildings so astonishing you might doubt they're real. If you enjoyed this journey through architectural marvels, don't forget to like